The city of Grand Prairie found an innovative way to commemorate a historic day in the midst of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic.
Happy Martin Luther King Day!
The city's Parks, Arts, and Recreation Department, its police department, the GPISD, NAACP, and LULAC, along with some corporate sponsors, were able to keep a longtime Grand Prairie tradition alive by staging a short, protocol-friendly MLK Day parade at Epic Central Park.
Our Mayor Ron Jensen, on behalf of the citizens and the City Council of Grand Prairie, Texas, do hereby proclaim January 18th, 2021 as Dr. Martin Luther King Day in the city of Grand Prairie.
The mayor's proclamation was one of the highlights of a drive-in style outdoor program that followed the parade, which also featured several guest speakers, a special dance performance,
Across the river, can you hear freedom calling?
And enthusiastic participation throughout from spectators.
I want to thank Dr. King.
All of it, of course, to celebrate the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday has been recognized as a national holiday.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring.
And is celebrated on the third Monday of January. King was the chief spokesperson for nonviolent activism during the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s that led to the United States Congress passing the Civil Rights Act. And more than half a century later, the legacy he established continues to resonate with people of all races and ages.
Our aim must never be to defeat or humiliate the white man, but to win his friendship and understanding. We must come to see that the end we seek as a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. And that will be a day not of the white man, not of the black man. That will be the day of man as man.
Children do not know hate. They don't understand bias or division. They're taught it, or they experience it. I don't know any 5-year-old child that's angry about politics. Instead, children intrinsically demonstrate love for one another, regardless of the hue of their skin. And while today we join as adults, surrounded by the nation's turmoil, let's show the nation what Dr. King knew so many years ago. That instead of acting like the adult in the room, maybe we should be behaving more like the children in the room.
With this year's event, there has been either a march or a parade on MLK Day in Grand Prairie every year since it became a federal holiday in 1983.